Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be starting out with opening up our first Lord of the Rings Tale of Middle-earth draft booster pack. So with that, let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, caught a card. Oh, I don't like to all come out. Sorry. Figured I'd chop off the tops, but not really sure if these packs have certain special cards in a certain order, and didn't help that it didn't come all out in one fell go. But here we go. War Beast of Gorgoth. Creature Beast, 5/4, 5 mana, not bad. Whenever War Beast of Gorgoth or another creature you control with power 4 or greater dies, amass 2 orcs. Alright, decent amassing. Yeah. So not only is it a powerful creature itself, but you get to amass a few orcs. There you go. Next one, we got a food token. Looks like probably having to do with some sort of spider creature. We'll save that for now. We got a forest mana. Claim the Precious. This is a really good one, especially if you're playing a swamp deck. Destroy target creature, the ring tempts you. Really good one right here. Claim the Precious. Oh, our first water. We didn't get any water with the starter kit, but first draft pack. Nimrodal Watcher. Whenever you scry, Nimrodal Watcher gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. An okay card. 2 mana cost, 2/1, little bit of abilities. Took Reaper, Halfling Peasant. When Took Reaper dies, the ring tempts you. Alright, decent little ring play for a plain set. Or a halfling deck. Not bad. Alright, we'll put that with Plains pile. Elven Farsight, scry 3. Then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, draw a card. If you're building a scrying deck, might be helpful. Cast into the Fire. This one's a pretty good one. For 2 mana, you can deal 1 damage to each of up to 2 targets, or exile target artifact. If somebody's making some cheap 1/1 tokens, it's an easy way to thin out the herd a little bit. And if you have an artifact you need to get rid of, 2 mana cost is a pretty good card. Woe's Pathfinder, Human Shaman, add a mana of any color. This is really good for getting expensive cards out there quick. You get these cheap ones out there. Most people tend not to attack them or destroy them or waste their spells on them, and you can get some powerful creatures out in the field pretty quick. Another Eastmark Cavalier. We got that in the starter deck. If you're fighting goblins, it's a decent defensive card. But it's kind of a niche thing. How many people are actually going to throw goblins at you? Put that on the plains. Ooh, Snarling Warg. As long as you control a goblin or orc, Snarling Warg gets +1/+0. So if you're playing it in a goblin orc deck, even though you're casting it for 4 mana, it says 3/4, really it's a 4/4. Swamp down there. Wizard Rockets. Wizard Rockets enters the battlefield tapped with X and a tap. X being I'm guessing a large amount of mana. Sacrifice Wizard Rockets, adds X mana in any combination of colors. When Wizard Rockets is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Well, if you're doing a multicolored deck, this would come in pretty handy. Put that with the food token. Ooh, Rise of the Witch King. Sorcery. Each player sacrifices a creature. If you sacrifice a creature this way, you may return another permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you hit yourself while hitting your opponent. Might work in your favor. Might want to skip that card. Kind of depends on what kind of build you're doing. Aramor of the Riddermark. Legendary creature, human knight. Haste. Good. All right. A 5 mana, 5/4 with haste. You know, it's a fairly powerful card. When Aramor the Riddermark attacks, if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. I guess if you have the most powerful, an extra 1/1 white soldier might help if you're doing like some sort of spamming army thing. But the extra piece, take it or leave it. It's the haste that's really the powerful part. You can just slap the card and immediately attack. Another Peregrine Took. I actually made a mistake in my first video. I said that this card made additions of tokens. I reread it. I misread it the first time. I believe what it's actually saying is when you create tokens, one more time. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional food token are created. So basically, whenever you cast a token play, you just get an extra food token on top of it. It's not really that great of a card unless you're playing a deck that specifically uses food tokens. Then it could be a nice little addition. Ooh, here we go. There's a powerful card. I've actually been playing against this card quite a bit on Magic Arena lately. Legendary creature, Spider Demon, Shelob, Child of Ungoliant. It's an 8/8. It costs 6 mana to cast for an 8/8. That's pretty powerful. Death Touch, a ward 2. So, you know, unless somebody's got a mana spanning deck, they're probably not going to hit you with a powerful enough spell to even take this out anyways. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and also Ward 2. So if you're building a spider deck, this is your leader. This is your commander. I've gotten run over by this creature alone. Very powerful. When another creature dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature except it's a food artifact with 2 mana tap, sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life, and it loses all other card types. So basically, you know, your spider kills this Riddermark guy, and then if your spider's the most powerful creature on the field, which it would be, as soon as the Riddermark becomes, where'd the food token go? Right here. As soon as your Riddermark becomes this spider food token, then it gets the fact that you have the most powerful creature on the field, and it would create your 1/1 human white human soldier creature token. So yeah, I mean, if this thing's taking out legendary creatures, you get all the legendary abilities in the form of a food token. Now, as soon as you sacrifice that food token, all those legendary abilities go away. But wow, for the first opening pack, an extremely powerful card sitting inside. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Tune back in tomorrow, and I'll have another deck for you.